gosh, hello, I'm so happy to have you all join me. My face is looking really white casty. Anyway, I have a nice schmoothie. Ah, so good. We're gonna be discussing basically skincare things that I've been starting in my 20s, you know what I'm saying? I'm very, very honored and humbled to be, you know, sharing my wisdom of, you know, past few years of being in my 20s. You know, turning into your 20s, it's not easy. You got a lot more stressors, you know. That's one thing I am bringing into the new year. No stress. I've been stressing way too much the past few years. So anyway, with that being said, hopefully these skincare products are my kind of whatever, like rules. Just techniques I've been doing for myself. Just, you know, skincare tips and secrets, I guess. So anyway, without further ado, we will start. I just have a bunch of crap in front of me. I don't know where I'm gonna start, honestly. Actually, you know what? I think I know where I'm gonna start. So honestly, again, my number one skincare tip is diet, like healing your skin and body from the inside out. So we're actually going to start with that. I don't know if this is going to be a long video or not. I'm just winging it, but I have everything that I've been starting, again, as of the past like few years that have been very game changing when it comes to the skincare. So as you all know, I've been to a naturopath last year because I still had pretty bad acne, and again, such a big reason for my skin clearing and healing and just becoming more vibrant and radiant. Again, it's from the inside out. So I'm going to share these. So these are just like a couple probiotic things. I mean, these are the only things I use probiotic wise and skin health wise. Like, this is amazing. This is doctor formulated probiotics once a day, 50 billion. This is women's 50 billion. This has 16 probiotic strains, so this is intense. This is vegan. Also, it's soy free and gluten free if you are concerned about that stuff. But yeah, this stuff is intense. It's amazing. I take this once a night. This, I make my own coconut water kefir. So this is body ecology. This has enzymes, vitamins, and minerals. Yeah, this basically stops cravings for sugar, aids in digestion while toning and cleansing the intestines and the liver, eases aches, joints, and pains, clears up skin problems, improves vision, makes hair, skin, and nails healthier because of high mineral content. So yeah, this stuff is insane. This whole thing is only like $50, and it sounds like a lot, but really this lasts you like a half a year probably. So yeah, that's like the number one thing I've started, and it's just been amazing for my skin. And then again, just to get the supplements out of the way, omega-3 is super important. So only my subscribers get 20% off and free shipping if they use code Sonia. But for glowy skin and making sure your omega-3 ratio is higher than your omega-6, because omega-6 is actually very inflammatory. So especially if you're eating a lot of processed food, your omega-6 ratio is going to be way high, and then it's going to make your skin inflamed. So this is basically very good for anti-inflammatory. Just again increases the omega-3 ratio, so then your skin isn't like crazy and inflamed. Super important. So anyway, moving on to the skin products. So basically, I mean, this is like, again, number one thing. Your skincare is seriously so pointless if you don't use this, but these are just sunscreens. I mean, I've been using sunscreens ever since I was like 12. So I mean, like, I've always religiously put on sunscreen and was very mindful of like my sun exposure. But yes, it is super important to wear sunscreen every single day, hence why I have a, like, again, a little weight cast on. But yeah, I'm using sunscreen religiously. I apply it like a few times a day, even when I'm inside. Like, it's super important. I mean, you don't have to be as religious as me, but I mean, this is just what currently I'm doing. Basically, sunscreen just helps, again, protect your skin from the sun, so it prevents sun damage, burning, and aging simultaneously while healing your skin. So fading acne scars. Let's say if you apply vitamin C underneath your sunscreen for the day, the vitamin C will help heal your skin fast while simultaneously the sunscreen protects. So it's amazing. Other things that I have started in my 20s that, again, I've never even considered starting before because I didn't even know these existed, or they were just too scary for me to even bother trying. But AHA, like chemical exfoliants. So we got the pumpkin enzyme mask. So this is amazing. This has glycolic acid, and glycolic acid in pumpkin, for some reason, it's like a powerhouse, those ingredients. So I live by like this mask. It's so amazing. Glycolic acid is definitely way more stronger and intense and a bit more drying than lactic acid. Lactic acid is good for beginners if you're starting out with a chemical peel. But yeah, I used to do so many physical exfoliants like St. Ives when I was like, again, like 12 or whatever, like when I was super young. And that is just something you just don't want to do. Like, I say you could still pretty much get away with crappy skincare if you're in your teens, because at that point your skin is still producing more collagen than it's like getting rid of. So you could actually get away with like really, again, not the best skincare at that age. That's why I would say be very mindful if you're watching maybe a teenager do their skincare routine on YouTube and they happen to whip out like a St. Ives scrub or like just something harsh or with alcohol. Because the reason why they have amazing skin is not because of the products, it's because they literally are teenagers and they are producing more collagen than it is depleting. So yeah, so just keep in mind what skincare routines you watch online. But chemical exfoliants are really, really good. Only use them in the evening, and then again during the day, sloth on that sunscreen. These make your skin very sensitive to the sun, and it can actually damage your skin more if you do not follow it up with sunscreen the next day. It can actually make your skin, oh my gosh, more prone to aging. But basically, I think as soon as you turn 20, that's when your skin starts like depleting collagen. Oh my gosh, this one too. This is amazing. Blood serum. It's so good. But anyway, okay, I don't know what number this is. I'm literally just mentioning random stuff. Also, I transitioned into a very, very gentle cleanser. So this one is like my favorite. This is non-foaming, but honestly, any like non-foaming, I mean, it can kind of gently foam, but usually soap-free cleansers are like the best kind. But the first ingredient in this is like aloe. There's like cocoa nettle extract. This stuff again is so gentle. I started double cleansing like quite a while ago, but I don't really wear makeup every day, but I do wear a heavy sunscreen. So I started also using the makeup eraser just to save product, I guess, from double cleansing, because honestly the makeup eraser is literally all you need. Like it takes off everything, and then obviously to ensure everything is off, then you go in with the cleanser. But for days that I'm not wearing sunscreen and I literally am just like not wearing anything on my face, I would just go in with this or just with water. For example, in the morning, I literally don't use any cleanser. I just rinse my face with water and that's it, and then put on sunscreen, and that is all I do. Yeah, and then the evening I double cleanse obviously to get rid of. With makeup too, like this stuff literally gets off everything. Makeup, sunscreen, the most like heaviest mascara is waterproof mascara. It gets off everything. It's so good. And then you just go in with like a gentle non-foaming cleanser, and then you are good. You have the best skin ever. Okay, so this is like a thing I've been sleeping with this probably ever since I was like 20. So this is like a beauty pillow or anti-aging pillow. So basically it helps you like sleep on your back so you can't really like move, which is great. Or if you want to sleep on your side, you could totally sleep on your side, and there's like a concave thingy to put your head. So like my face, like it literally is not even touching my pillow. So this is amazing. So I've been sleeping with that like pretty much every single night. And yeah, I would say it works. I mean, sometimes I'm really lazy and I don't use it, or like I use it incorrectly and I just like sleep kind of weird. And just for some reason my head is like, or my face is like against the pillow. But I'd say for the most part, you just have to train your body to like sleep on it properly. But as soon as you know how to sleep on it properly and your body just gets used to it, like you literally will not have to deal with any sagging or anything. Probably, most likely in the future, I don't know. I can't really tell if it's helping, because obviously, you know, I'm not at the age where, you know, things will like start showing. So I don't know if it's helping or not. But I mean, it's a good thing, I guess, if you can't tell anything is worse coming from it, so it must be good, I guess. Yeah, because when you're sleeping against the pillow, like even silk pillowcases, they're like better, but I would straight up be like, just get like a shaped, like a concave pillow, literally so your face isn't even touching anything. That's probably the best way. Okay, other things I've been starting in my 20s. So I started skincare facial tools. So first of all, I started derma rolling, and I haven't been derma rolling too recently. Again, I don't do all of this at once. Again, like this is just things that I've been just starting in general to give you any ideas if you want to incorporate. Oh god, my camera overheated. I am just giving so much information. Okay, anyway, so yes, skincare tools. Oh my god. Yeah, I started derma rolling, well, derma pressing, I guess you could say. Again, I don't do all of these at once. Like this would be intense to do all of this harsh stuff on my skin all at once, but this is like, again, accumulation over like a few years, I guess. This has been recent. I've always kind of derma rolled, but this one, oh my gosh, this is so good. I feel like this you could totally use every day though, because this sends like 26,000 vibrations a second, I think, something crazy like that, and it just stimulates like collagen, blood circulation, and just helps penetrate products deeper into the epidermis. So this I really like. This is by TouchBeauty. It's like the ultrasonic scrub device, but there's a lot of like vibrational like facial devices you could use. Obviously, the more vibrations per second, the more expensive something can be. Just be mindful, I guess. You could definitely buy more affordable facial devices or like tools online if you just look around, but of course I'll link all of these down below. And what I also have been starting, I've gotten into like super intense facial moisturizers. This is just the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. I want to buy like the tub because I feel like this will be running out soon, but I feel like it's super good to just have a super thick moisturizer you can put on in the evening, because especially if you are putting on any harsher products or any like acids or anything that's like chemical exfoliant, or again even derma rolling, like anything harsh that could potentially again dry out the skin, it's good to balance it out with a really good moisturizer that has ceramides especially. Okay, this is something that I recently started. I actually tried it for the first time like yesterday, so I'm gonna be making a whole video on this, but I was like, you know what, I've been wanting to try this for again like a few years. Ever since I knew this existed, I wanted to try it. So anyway, so you may or may not be able to guess. I don't know if you will, because I don't know if I ever mentioned it on my channel. Maybe I did, but I don't know. Anyway, so this is tretinoin. So yes, this is tretinoin 0.1%. So this is like heavy duty stuff. So basically, yeah, I'm starting to use tretinoin, which is like insane. This stuff is no joke. Like I applied it for the first time last night and my skin, I feel like it's just doing something already. So I hope it does not destroy my skin. I'm gonna have to be very, very careful with this and mindful. But yes, so this is something that I finally have started. Again, I've been wanting to do it for the longest time, especially this is so good for acne scars or just anything. If you just want to heal just literally anything on your face or skin, this stuff is heavy duty. So I will have to keep you updated, but yes, I did start this. Finally, it was about time for me at least. I'm so excited now starting it. So yeah, especially then you definitely must be using sunscreen. Again, like I said, like retinols, retinoids, like they're really good to start. But the thing is like, again, you could actually potentially make your skin way worse or age it even more rapidly and create wrinkles for yourself if you're not using it correctly. You have to be so cautious of like how much you use and how often you use it, and also how much sunscreen you apply and how often you apply that sunscreen. Like it's super, super, super tedious, and like you have to be very mindful when you do use that kind of stuff. So you have to be more mentally ready. I feel like you could start this at any age, honestly, but like if you're not mentally prepared and like to take on the challenge of what it may bring and what side effects it will cause, then you may not be suited for it. So yes, other than that, there's a lot of retinoids you can get over the counter. Like The Ordinary has a retinoid 2%, which is amazing. I've used that like for the longest time, but I was like, you know what, I think it's time to graduate because my skin definitely can tolerate a lot. I definitely think I built it up over the years, so I'm just like, let's do it, let's try this thing. But yes, and anyway, speaking of that, I mean, this isn't really relating at all, but I just thought, again, this is just literally, this video is out of order so deeply deeply out of order. But anyway, I started also using red light therapy. I'll link this down below, but this is by Project E Beauty. I've been doing a lot of like red light therapy lately. I don't know if this works like intensely, but I feel like this is more of just like a therapeutic kind of like, it's super calming to the skin. It makes me feel relaxed. If anything, it's kind of more for that reason. It just makes me feel like I'm just taking care of myself, and it just feels like super relaxing, like I said. So yeah, I usually do red on this. The last couple products I definitely want to mention. These are definitely, again, staples in my skincare routine every single day, every single morning to be specific. But yeah, this is hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. So this is an oil. I really do like facial oils. Like I'm starting to use more oils, especially in the evening since I am like starting this now. So like I'm piling on the moisturizer. But I mean, you shouldn't use a vitamin C and like a retinoid at the same time. So I would use vitamin C in the morning, of course. But hyaluronic acid as well is just so good for just overall moisture and just like protecting your skin. I just feel like I'm mentioning so much products here, but again also, since I am starting this, like I'm gonna stop using these because that's gonna be way too intense for your skin. So again, if you're not gonna be using like tretinoin or any hardcore retinoids or retinols anytime soon, I would totally like stick to these because these could be like quite effective for being a chemical exfoliant. Like, they do help, again, like promote cell turnover, but again, I wouldn't use these the same as like a retinoid or retinol or whatever, retin-A, all those kind of things. I would say use those separate. That's the only side note I do have. And just be very gentle with your skin overall. Everything in a nutshell of like what I've been doing with my skin, basically, yeah, since I was 20 up till now. So yes, I hope you could appreciate it. I feel like this is such a long video. I don't know if I left out anything else, But if I did, I'm gonna have to make another video. So, but anyway, this is like the main things. Like, these are the important things. This is all I know that I'm using as of now. If I forget anything, I'll make sure to mention it in future videos. But yes. Anyway, with that being said, hope you have a good day, good night, wherever you're watching this. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me. I post every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video I post. All my social media links will be linked down below, as well as my second YouTube channel when I release music. Subscribe to that. It'll mean the world to me. And lots of virtual kisses and hugs. And I will see you in the next video. Okay. Peace.